Good afternoon, everyone. And for the continuation of our webinar, I am your next resource speaker, and I am Aljan Marcanales. And for my part, rather, I'm going to discuss about why is digital literacy is important for teachers. So, digital literacy is very important for teachers, for it helps to make the work of a teacher make easier, and also as a teachers we need also to learn understand about what is digital literacy and employ it and try to give some understanding to our students so that they can be more responsible in using digital literacy. And as our world is ever evolving, we need also to adapt in changes, especially that we are now living in a technological advanced society. We need also to adapt the changes for us to be able also to be updated and our improve or develop more our teaching approach or teaching style in teaching our students. Reason is moving beyond Google. So we all know that Google is also a source of information whenever we give mga homeworks or assignments or tasks to our students. And nakatuloy nila dito with Google, because Google can provide more general information. However, there are times that Google cannot give the exact information that we are looking for. So that's why we need to teach our students how to really locate credible sources and how to identify the sources that are credible or trustworthy or not reliable. We need to teach them, and also we need to teach our students and citation like that, like create a citation, yes, and also create our original work, evaluate, just like in Bloom's taxonomy, that understand and create, evaluate, analyze and apply, understand and remember. That's important. And we need also to teach our students to be creative. They need to create their own work as much as possible, because creativity is a form of reading comprehension. It's highest form of reading comprehension. We need to teach them to create their own work. And if they need some guidance or they need some information to support, they can search naman, but they need to cite it properly. So we are now on our second part is teaching digital citizenship. So when you say digital citizenship, it is an individual, refers to an individual who is skillful or knowledgeable to use technology in a way that is not bagan. They use technology as part of for improving their self, not into abuses that teaching. That's the citizenship. And we have also mga factors, mga arises on mga plagiarism also. So teaching digital citizenship is very important magkami din individual kay to avoid like mga plagiarism, mga cyberbullying. We need to be aware and of our actions that we do, especially in online. We need to use the technology or internet in a way that we can grow or prosper as a person, not use it as a negative one to hate someone or to bully someone. We need, as a teachers, we need to employ or teach our students the importance of using technology. Digital divide, kami din digital divide because of mga lack of resources, tools, and which it really hinder continuum learning of a student. So I think we need to improve, or the government should subsidize about like this, that so that there are no digital divide, para the learning process is continuous, is expanding conceptions of the digital world. So now students are more into social media. They are easily hooked up with that, and I know know that some students magamaya kanila nga Facebook for social, but however we can also learn in Facebook like for raising a causes for what we are advocating for. We can use that for also for learning. Some see that for social naman we can have a balance naman, like using Facebook for socialization in a way that we can connect more people, not in a way that we harm anyone or any cause problem. And we need to, people are gamit era knowledge about it digital world, so we need especially to in order to teach para ma-aware hira nga para to widen their idea, so we need to teach our students to expand their knowledge about this digital world, so that as what I said earlier nga, once you teach the students, they will learn from that and they can also influence others or mobilize others, and they will also apply that. And because of social media or any other platform is not just only for social, it also can be part of our learning process like that.